trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8, 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Whoa, worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all their children, all of their names, and every handout in every town. If we're locked, it ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 for 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler, hally-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, grape wine in a mason jar, homemade and brought to school by a friend of mine after class. Me and him and this other fool decide that we'll drink up what's left. Chug-a-lug, so we helped ourselves. First time for everything, my ears still ring. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler, hally-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, 4-H and a FFA. On a field trip to the farm, me and a friend sneak off behind this big old barn where we uncovered a covered up moonshine still. And we thought we'd drink our fill, and I swallowed it with a smile. I run 10 miles, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler, hally-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, jukebox and sawdust floor, something like I ain't never seen. Heck, I'm just going on 15, but with the help of my finagling uncle, I get snuck in. For my first taste of sin, I said, let me have a big old sip, right on a double backflip. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, make you wanna holler, hally-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Well, here I sit high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool to live like this. Out all night and running wild. A woman sitting home with a month-old child. Dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more time. Just sitting around drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought and I bought 5. And I spent the groceries and half the rent. I like $14 having 27 cents. Well, dang me, They ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more time. Roses are red and violets are purple. Sugar's sweet and so is maple syrup. I'm the seventh out of 7 sons. Pappy's a pistol, I'm a son of a gun. Well, dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't take a shower in a parakeet cage. You can't take a shower in a parakeet cage. You can't take a shower in a parakeet cage. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. Well, you can't go swimming in a baseball pool. You can't go swimming in a baseball pool. You can't go swimming in a baseball pool. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't change film with a kid on your back. Can't change film with the kid on your back. Can't change film with the kid on your back. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't drive around with a tiger in your car. You can't drive around with a tiger in your car. You can't drive around with a tiger in your car. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. Well, you can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't go fishing in a watermelon patch. You can't go fishing in a watermelon patch. You can't go fishing in a watermelon patch. But you can be happy if you've a mind to. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in the buffalo herd. But you can be happy. Well, I hear tell you're doing well, good things have come to you. I wish I had your happiness. You had to do, I could 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 do. They tell me you're running free, your days are never blue. Well, I wish I had your good luck charm, and you had to do, I could 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 do. I see you going down the street in your big Cadillac. You got girls in the front and got girls in the back. Yeah, and way in the back you got money in the sack. Both hands on the wheel and your shoulders right back. I hear tell you're doing well, good things have come to you. I wish I had your happiness. You had to do, I could 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 do. I see you going down the street in your big Cadillac. You got girls in the front and girls in the back. Yeah, and away in the back you got money in the sack. Both hands on the wheel and your shoulders right back. I hear tell you're doing well, good things have come to you. I wish I had your good luck charm, and you had to do, I could 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 do, better, better, better. My uncle used to love me, but she died. A chicken ain't chicken till it's looking good fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. rule. Bid me quarter, 30 cents for a ring of keys, $3.65 for a dollar bill of groceries. I'll have me a car of my own someday, but till then I need me a ride. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. A chicken ain't chicken till it's flicking good fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Hamburger, cup of coffee, lettuce, and tomato. 2 times a dime to see a man kiss the alligator. 1 more time around free on the Ferris wheel ride. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. A chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Apples are for eating and snakes are for hissing. I've heard about a hugging and I've heard about kissing. I read about it free in a 50-cent illustrated guide. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. A chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Well, my uncle used to love me, but she died. A chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Well, my uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good fried. England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. Now if you huff and puff and you finally save enough money up to take your family on a trip across the sea, take a tip before you take your trip. Let me tell you where to go. Go to England, oh, England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. Your mama's old pajamas and your papa's mustache falling off the windowsill, frolic in the grass, trying to mock the way they talk fun, but all in vain. Gaping at the dapper men with derby hats and canes. In England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. The people in the city call me country because of how I walk and talk and smile. Well, I don't mind them laughing in the city, but the country folks all say I'm city-fied. The fighting men may say that I'm a coward because I never push no one around. Gentle people call me troublemaker, 'cause I'll always fight and stand my ground. Funny I don't fit, where have all the average people gone? Some pious people point and call me sinner, because to them I've never seen the light. Other folks think of me as a preacher. I'm just doing what I think is right. The wealthy people think that I am a hobo, lean and hungry, writing mournful songs. And the poor, poor people think I am a rich man, but really, I'm just trying to get along. Yes, it's funny, I don't fit. Tell me, where have all the average people gone? And the government has given me a number to simplify my birth and life and death. And still my woman thinks I'm all important, like moon and sun and sea and sky and breath. Yes, it's funny, I don't fit. Where have all the average people gone? Funny, I don't fit. Where have all the average people gone? Your world was so different from mine, don't you see? We just couldn't be close, though we tried. We both reached for heavens, but ours weren't the same. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Your world was made of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. Wish it could. Two hearts lie in shambles, and oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Made up of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. Wish it could. Two hearts lie in shambles, and oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide. He was born one morning. It was cold and it was snowing, and from the start he never had a chance. And though the doctors said he couldn't live, his mama had some faith to give, and they brought him to her, and his mama named him Vance. He was sick a long time then. I used to sit by him. I'd rub his head. He would squeeze my hand. But he never cried. He grit his teeth and smiled at me because he couldn't speak. And that's when I began to respect the little man. And I think Vance was 3 right about then. He started school, and one day he came home, and at the doorway I could tell the little man didn't want to come inside. He had met a girl but her boyfriend Smitty had caught him walking home with her and nearly killed Vance. But then Vance never cried. And the only thing that Smitty hurt was pride. And he said, Papa, do you become a man when you're 21? And I said, age doesn't make a man, my son. He looked at me so puzzled with eyes so young and kind, and I think Vance was 7 about that time. I guess they say the first love is the very best. At least it was with Vance, because he'd scratch Becky on his desk. But Becky went with Smitty, and Vance was very small, and he used to dream what it'd be like to be tall. Then a few years later, Vance came in one day and told me and his mama that he had to go away to be fitted for a uniform. And though his mama shed a tear, he kissed her and said he'd see us in 2 years. And he looked at me and said, Papa, I'm gonna be a man. Well, 2 years to the day, Vance came walking in the driveway, and I didn't recognize him from his size till he got near. He came in and he hugged his mama and said, Hey, Papa, little man, wanna go with me somewhere and grab a beer? So we were sitting at this table when this fella at the bar started bugging Vance, calling him Soldier. Vance kept his cool, and he said, Papa, that guy is Smitty. He needs to be pitied now, 'cause that's the same guy that used to bully me in school. Then Smitty said the wrong thing when he brought up Becky's name, and Vance finally stood and said, Boy, what did you say? And it did my heart so much good when Vance hit old Smitty, and it took 2 of Smitty's friends to carry him away. Well, Vance left the very next morning, and it was cold and it was snowing. And from the first, life hadn't been much fun. But he had finally made a stand, and he'd become a self-made man, and incidentally, he had just turned 21.